The best Android games cover a lot of ground. Whether you're just looking for adventure games, arcade titles, puzzlers, or racers, there's something for just about any taste. And while there are quite a lot of options out there, not all of them are that great. To help you out, we've tested and rounded up our top picks for the top 10 best mobile games of 2022. So, without further ado, let's get started! Starting off at number 10, we have T-Tiny. T-Tiny is an MMORPG set in a magical world, made of clusters of floating islands and an impossibly tall tower. Your objective? Enter the tower and explore its countless levels. Gameplay is typical for the genre, with a virtual D-pad on the left side of the screen and action buttons on the right. You can also tap on the active mission to move your character and attack automatically, trying to complete the mission as quickly as possible. The game begins with your character, which you can customize to your heart's desire, on a small floating island in the middle of nowhere. There you can talk to characters, explore the area, and level up as you discover secrets. You can also interact with other players, fighting side by side against a ton of enemies. Before we move forward, I'd like to thank Blackout Bingo for sponsoring today's video. If you love playing online games and want to earn real cash prizes, well, this game is for you. So I'm excited to tell you about this game I've been playing called Blackout Bingo. This is a super fun mobile game where you can make money playing bingo. Basically, you and your competitor get the exact same bingo card, and then the bingo numbers start getting called faster and faster. So winning is entirely based on how fast you can react. Job fast and use fun boosts to take the bingo world by storm. Personally, I love this game. I gave it a try to see if it really can provide a way to earn a few bucks while playing a fun game, and the answer is, it was fun and it did! The game is owned by Skills, who hosts casual tournaments for millions of mobile players worldwide and distributes millions in prizes each month. So if you're an expert, you'll play with other great players, and if you're a newbie, you'll play with other new players. And if you just want to play for free, you can play for free head-to-head games too. And if you're playing for cash, and you can cash out at any time. The best part is you can play anywhere, anytime from your mobile device, and you can even win cash prizes. Getting started is very easy. Just visit playblackout.com/androidtools or visit the link below on our video description. If you use my code FREE5, you get an extra $5 in free cash to play with on the app when you make your first deposit. If you're good at the game, you can win real cash prizes. So click the link in the description and use our code FREE5. I love this game so much, and who doesn't love making money while having fun? Give it a try. You might end up getting matched with me. Moving on to number 9, we have Crimson Wheels. Crimson Wheels is an action-packed racing game where you hop behind the wheel of a car loaded with firearms, driving at top speed while fighting all kinds of enemies. In each level, you'll also have to fulfill a series of objectives, which keeps the game feeling fresh and always leaves you wanting more. One of the best aspects of this game is its approach. The concept behind Crimson Wheels is a spectacular futuristic TV show where the objectives change, but there's always one constant. You'll have to face countless waves of monsters that are trying to smash your car to pieces. Even better, there are tons of monsters of all colors, shapes, and sizes. Coming in at number 8, we have Pipehead Story. This is a mobile shooter in which you'll help a stranger while running from monsters. The gameplay takes place in first person. You just have to clear local locations of monsters, collect items in abandoned houses, and watch ads. The developers promise Russian voice acting, interesting gameplay, and realistic graphics. But you could argue some points. For example, the picture looks at the level of Half-Life 2, only the study of locations and gloomy lighting saves. The gameplay and the storyline are so interesting, and when you start playing or solving puzzles, you'll fall in love with horror adventure games and their challenging puzzles. Next up at number 7, we have BIAPRO. BIAPRO is a pure FIFA or PES style 3D soccer game where you can play full matches against an AI or online opponents from around the world. Unlike other similar games, you can sign huge world-famous stars to your team right from the start. Among BIAPRO's strengths are a large number of game modes and licenses. You'll be able to compete in friendly matches both online and against AI. Similarly, you'll be able to compete in a good number of training circuits where you'll learn all the advanced commands. You can also play in different leagues and international tournaments, and you'll get all of this while signing new players to your bench. Overall, this is an excellent 3D soccer game with outstanding graphics and many player models that are similar to their real-life counterparts. Down to number 6, we have Zombie War. This is a multiplayer cooperative shooting game in which you need to cooperate with the other 3 players or played by AI to fight against the general and mutant zombies everywhere. It's very difficult to fight alone in this game, and smart enough to shoot accurately, you need to cover the main character, help him in case of a bad situation, and fans of dynamic entertainment shooting hordes of mutants and gradually leveling skills will be more than satisfied with what they'll find in this gameplay. While high-quality graphics add an impressive picture to all of this, so fans should definitely try out this product and form their own opinion about it. Moving on to number 5, we have Guns at Dawn. This is an action and adventure game where you play the role of different gunmen trying to impose your authority in the Wild West. To do this, you will use all the available weapons and test your aiming skills for hitting different critical points on the enemy as accurately as possible. In this game, all elements and characters have been developed in 3D. This factor, together with a good soundtrack, lets you experience exciting PvP battles where other users try to win each duel. To prevent this, you need to press the shoot button and let go to open fire when you're aiming at an enemy's critical point. By doing this, you'll be just one step away from reducing their health to nothing. Next up at number 4, we have Cat Museum. Cat Museum is an adventure project in which you'll go to explore a very unusual, surreal museum filled with wonders, curiosities, and quite frightening things. The character will have to deal with in a company of even more strange and a mystical cat, which will accompany him through all the locations. The success of the whole event that the protagonist conceived will depend on the friendship with this traveler. Original drawing, interactive actions, puzzles, and just a whole carnival of fascinating situations will please any connoisseur of non-standard adventures. According to the gameplay, Cat Museum is a walking game in the 2D format. The picture looks like it was drawn by hand. Coming in at number 3, we have Force of Warships. This is a mobile adaptation of the highly successful wargaming MMO by the creators of the well-known Modern Gun. However, in this case, War Machines gives way to huge ships and maritime multiplayer skirmishes. Participate in small battles of up to 5v5 players in closed environments where you defeat the rival team. Control your ship, shoot manually, aim towards targets with your camera, and watch over proper ship operation. Your other job is to repair it on the fly in case it suffers any major damage. In the short run, this experience is closer to what is usually seen in massively multiplayer games for Android. That is, you'll be participating daily in clashes and perform a series of periodic tasks that provide you with resources to improve your ship and make purchases. Next up at number 2, we have Star Healer. Star Healer is an action and adventure game where you help a heroine named Sakura protect the Candy Galaxy from tons of enemies. Immerse yourself in a universe comprised of different planets as you confront enemies that you'll try to overcome with magical attacks. Star Healer has striking graphics from a bird's eye view. As you battle, you can always execute basic attacks or combine them with others that you can only use for a few seconds. Using each power at the right time is crucial if you want to tap into your character's full potential. Either way, as you play, you'll meet various characters who will tell you more about the game's backstory. And finally, at number 1, we have Nickelodeon Extreme Tennis. The game features characters from old and new Nickelodeon shows, including SpongeBob, TMNT, and many more. The tennis game has a lot of customization, a story mode, power-ups with special challenges, and there's also a multiplayer mode against other players. You initially play a few tutorial rounds as SpongeBob as you learn the ropes of the game against AI characters, while also unlocking some in-game cosmetics and leveling up. As with all Apple arcade games, this game can be played on a variety of Apple products, and I played primarily on my iPad, and if you play either on an iPad or iPhone, you're stuck playing in portrait mode, which is just an awful way to play a wide variety of games on an iPad. Ugh. But either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed this, please do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace!